Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Mindcrack server. That's right, I'm back. Listen, I'm very excited. I'm gonna just keep making videos, all right? I'm gonna go sleep in a comfortable bed for the night, and then today we've got a lot to do. I spent a stream yesterday trying to gather some materials and supplies, went caving and whatnot. Didn't go very well, let me tell you. Not my best caving expedition. Only ended up with like 8 diamonds or something like that. But I did get an enchanted golden apple, which I thought was exceedingly rare, but apparently isn't all that rare. Anyway, got a couple things on the agenda today. I am going to be starting a new show on the server called Introducing Mindcrack. And the goal is to do short little interviews with everybody, hopefully, that is newer to Mindcrack, newer to the server, not your OGs that everybody's familiar with, and maybe them too if people want to join in. So what is Introducing Mindcrack? It's going to be an ABBA-based show where me and a guest go ABBA caving for 30 minutes as a duo team, and then try to introduce people. Go through a little totally not inspired by any show involving Hot Wings style interview, where we get to know people on the server. Wet diamonds. It's kind of the first time I've ever done this. I'm water caving because a lot of the caves around here are used up. And I was like, you know what? I bet you people will kind of avoid these water caves. And I've been told by people that the water caves can be pretty good. I feel like I lost a diamond there though. So I decided I would give it a try. Oh, hey, we popped out into a lush cave. Where did that diamond go? There it is. Got it. I just wanted to get 6. I just need 6 diamonds to make 2 picks. That's all I need. Go into the sewers, gonna make a deal. Go into the sewers, gonna make a deal. This is where the deals are, in the sewers. I am in the sewers. Where is the poo?
Oh, they just make honeycomb?
Well, they also make honey, but I need the honeycomb specifically because that's what you use to wax the copper to make it stay a certain color.
Right.
And you can also wax signs so you don't click on them and try and edit them all the time.
Oh, did you make a flower farm thingy?
No, this is just for like duplicating the bushes and stuff. Basically.
Suddenly it
Got worked on.
Y'all waxing down here?
That's like you jumped out of my back pocket.
So the only thing over there is basically those stairs down because there's still good things to get down there.
Yeah, I pretty much tore down the sign, and that place is dead to me.
I know you got diamond on. Did you ever get your respiration and stuff?
No.
I got a little something.
You got a little something? Oh.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't throw that so close to the zombie.
Yeah. Respiration 3. What's on the boots?
I threw 2 things.
Oh, and Depth Strider.
Yeah.
I'm just going to build underwater now.
Yeah.
I honestly have so little left to do with that, but it'll go much quicker.
Oh. Well, you're still missing Aqua Affinity on there, but they're not like fine. Perfect or anything, but I just thought
better than what I got.
Might help.
Carl's hungry.
Yeah, apparently. Oh, is that Carl now?
Yeah. Please feed Carl.
I see. Oh, well, Carl gets a bite out of my ass.
We are over at Crackport. I've not really done too much over here other than finally opening up the waterways. The inner ring is finally open to the sea. I waited exactly until it was no longer convenient for anyone to do it. Poor Beef was like moving from the bank out to his base out there, and every time he had to break his boat, walk across. It was comical. But the waterway is finally open. But it is time to work on the visuals. I got a lot to do over here to try to make this look industrial. And I think the first thing I'm going to do is work on the edges. So basically the canal walls and the port walls, I want to make it look like boats, can park themselves up into here, do some like water break stuff. I don't know. I'm designing a lot of this right on the fly, and I don't even know exactly what materials I'm using yet, so that's what we're going to experiment with now. I do want to do a little bit more clearing out of this area here to make it look like it's just a continuous path, as if large ships could pass through. Oh, this is so much better. Not having to constantly be going up to get air. That's worth it. I wish they had the other one, not respiration, aqua affinity, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosy, can they? Let's dekelp. Well, that was satisfying. Alright, well now I just have myself an immense amount of kelp. Maybe I could revive Kelp Corner. Who remembers Kelp Corner? You're a real Cone OG if you remember Kelp Corner. Those were the times. Alright. Do I have any place to put kelp? I need to get the inventory sort mod because I'm terrible. I'm just terrible at keeping my inventory and chests and stuff in any sort of organized manner, so I need all the help I can get. I'm just gonna open up over here. I'm really just gonna open it up right to this level. I'm not gonna go any deeper than that. That will work just fine visually. I did find out that Pyro is planning on doing a cruise ship over here, so I need to get up with Pyro. Hopefully he comes on today and see what's going on with his cruise ship plans, and maybe we can work the cruise ship port into this area. We can work together, because I know he did say he wanted to do some stuff that was port adjacent, if you will. But that's what's been happening in the Mindcrack news. Wasn't that Pyro Show at first? I think so. The Mindcrack update. I've just been kind of working on the interviews. I am so out of my element doing that. It is very much so not me, but it's something I recognized the community really wanted, and I think in general Mindcrack really wanted a reason to kind of get to know each other, because you get into it, you start working on your build, you start working in your area, and there's not always a reason to interact with everybody. And you might not even know who all is on here and who all is around and what their personalities are and whatnot. So hopefully that has been something that is overall a product of good. Hope it's good for everybody. It's a lot for me to try to do right now. Things are still pretty spicy here in real life terms, so it's a lot to try to merge all of these things together, but it's something that I'm proud to be taking on, even if it's not something that I think I am particularly cut out for, I'll say. Hopefully I'm a little bit more cut out for what I'm doing here and designing a seawall. That's the word I was looking for earlier. A seawall.
Over, and I was just about to, because I normally park just about on the edge of that cliff and then have to hike it over with my boat before boating over the last bit. I was like, wait a minute, is that a hole in the ooh, and just followed it down. So I was like, perfect.
Smooth sailing. All right, I think I made my decision on visuals for the seawall here. I want to head to town and see, town, so far. I want to head and see if anybody has the materials I need for sale. Try to support the local economy before going out and gathering it myself, because I don't really have the time to be out there gathering materials right now. Shadows, stone are we, bulk supply, cobblestone. Sigillus, stone are us. Either way, looks like it's just cobblestone, right? So 10 stacks of 64 for 1 diamond versus 9 stacks for 64. Bigger building, worse prices. Bricks. Who's got this? Who got bricks? Dyer. All right, Dyer. Bricks, 2 diamonds per stack. Ooh, that's rough. That's a little ouchies. I guess I'll do a stack. I guess I will do a stack of bricks. That should honestly be good for me on the brick front, at least to do the 1/2 of it. Does anybody have deep slate? Probably not. Let's see. What's the good deal of the day? Silk Touch, 5 diamonds. I don't currently need Silk Touch, but that's a pretty good deal. Not as good of a deal as what he gave me, but it's still a pretty good deal. Bones, don't really need bones right now. Village trading access, only 8 diamonds. I probably will do that, but I need to get more money first. That's all wood. Looks like probably not. Looks like I need to go out and maybe source my own deep slate. Name your item. Name an item as you wish. Throw it in. Bribes exist. Let me go track down Phedran. Phedran's probably got a ton of deep slate. And I bet you we can make a deal. Let's make a deal in the sewers, huh? Alright, let's see. Can we find Phedran? Okay, Phedran is down in that way. So Phedran must be down in the working layer. This is more the travel layer here. So this is like directly under the bank. And then it's going to go all the cardinal directions and be a little bit of a sneaky way to get around. What's the sound for eating? I kind of wish there was... Let's see. Nope, that didn't change it. I wish there was more finite audio control. Is it players? Yeah, there we go. Okay, that's better. Gonna throw down some kelp. Hey, Phedran. Oh, she died.
I did think you were coming my direction.
Yeah. I'm here to make deals.
What kind of deals?
I would like to purchase deep slate, or honestly, deep slate cobble would be nice.
Okay.
If you have any.
How much do you need? I don't have a lot yet.
If you got like a couple stacks, that would get me started.
I got that many stacks so far.
How many would you give me for 2 diamonds?
As many as you want.
That's not how capitalism works,
Oh, I'm
Phedran.
sorry. Capitalism. I don't know.
4. Okay.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good. Great deal.
Sounds good.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Let me
You're welcome.
shake
Thank
hands.
you.
Shake hands. Shake hands. Shake
I
hands.
pet you and you hearts came out, so there you go.
I wish that's the way it really worked. All right. I gotta go get to work. Thank you.
Okay. Anything else you need while you're here?
A hug. Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you. All right. And which way do I get out?
You're going the right way.
Okay.
This way.
Every time.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. All right. I made some deals. I did my part. I stimulated the local economy. Was that a person or a cow? I'm gonna say it was a cow. Oh, it's a pig man. All right, bank. I don't know if I trust you. I've seen you do mysterious things.
Oh. Oh my
God. Why does it have a face?
It blinks and everything. It's got a little mustache too, a little trapdoor mustache.
All right, deep slate bricks and polished deep slate and regular bricks. I guess these are just bricks, huh? You would think they would rename them clay bricks, but what do I know? What do I know? I need to cook down some stone as well. Let's do that. The the steps of stone it's interesting now. It's weird because you go from like cobble to stone to smooth stone, and then from there you go to slabs. It's all just different than it used to be many eons ago. So this layer is going to be all the deep slate. And I'm going to go with the bricks for the bottom. So up until this top layer will be the bricks. And I can actually just lay these in. I don't have to do any kind of pattern, because this is just going to be kind of background in the water. I was looking for something that had a little bit of texture to it, but really didn't need to do much because it's going to be hidden behind water. And unless you're using some kind of very clear water texture pack, you don't really get a chance to see this too much. I just got home from a very, very busy morning. Decided on a whim to take the bean out to the zoo. Really like the North Carolina Zoo. It's kind of more park than zoo. I can appreciate the ones that are, as you would kind of expect a zoo to be, very, very much so just like a collection of exhibits. But there's something pleasant about the NC Zoo in the way that it just kind of feels like you're in nature. I know that that's not the experience a lot of people are looking for. But it makes my brain feel good. And it's also just a nice kind of controlled environment, way to be out in nature, which is something that's sometimes hard to find for those of us with toddlers that have zero sense of self-preservation. But yeah, it's a good place. It's affordable, $20 per person, and it's only you only pay for kids after 3, and I think it's less than that too. Anyway, it's a good time. It's a good place to wear out some energy and just feel like you've done something with the day. That was the goal. She's been going through a thing lately. She's never slept well, but now she's sleeping very poorly. We're probably honestly at the point at which she needs to no longer nap, and we're just not ready for it. We're not ready for it. We need those hours of the day to try to get things done, and I don't know what we're gonna do when we are missing those hours, but I guess we got to figure that out. But that was our morning, and that ate up the first 6, almost 7 hours of the day. But it was still a nice way to spend the day. But yeah, I have not really been putting as many hours into this as I desired. I'm happy that people are receiving the interviews, the introducing Mindcrack interviews pretty well. I would say exceedingly well. Honestly, all of the videos that I've put out so far have been so overwhelmingly positive in response that it like almost makes me feel things. It almost makes me feel a way. It's been a long time since I felt like the things I was doing were genuinely desired, and that's a feeling that I missed a lot. I like the look of that. I think that's a good look with the brick kind of transitioning into the smooth, and then I'm gonna cap it with these. All right. Do I want to cap it like this? I think so. And then the surface will be full blocks. Now, do I want to have the water flowing into it or not? That's a good question. That is a good question. Maybe not. And I might also want to do something that connects here. Would iron bars... I think iron bars would flood, like they would fill with water. Maybe a wall? Let's make 5 of those. Let's see. Let's go with this first. Oh, do I need to... I probably need to flood those, or those are not... Yeah, that's what it is. Those are not source. So we would need to resolve that. I don't dislike... I certainly like having something there to kind of fill in the gap. Makes it feel a little bit more designed instead of just kind of haphazard. But what about... Okay, I think that's gonna be what I like. Let's break these. Ooh, baby. Yeah, that I like. That gives it kind of the illusion of a curve. And then I think when we pop back out over here, that's gonna look really nice. Let's get a bucket so I can try to fix those. And I think I will probably make the water not flow into there. It's going to be annoying for people with boats anyway if it's flowing, because it'll be sucking you in. Oh, that actually fixes the whole thing. Well, how about that? All right, so this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I want it to be an even pattern? It's not the worst, but this would be 7. Okay, let's do odd. Let's do odd. And everyone will be happy. I think that's pretty nice. I was trying to decide if I wanted to, like, mossy it up, make it look, you know, kind of like it's been here for a while. But I've decided to go for a very clean aesthetic. I want it to look like this is a busy, very much so in use kind of deal. And then at every, like, pier here, I kind of want to do an anvil. That's what I'm thinking. So if I did an anvil there, then it would look like a tie down point. If I'm gonna do that, I think I'm gonna need to hit up the iron farm. Let me see if the iron farm costs anything. I was streaming yesterday and Chosen was on here and he was showing us his iron farm that is like a little too effective. It's borderline trying to break the server. So I don't know if he's actually charging any money for it. But since I'm going over there, maybe let me go ahead and pay for the trading hall, because I'm ready to have some better tools too. Ready to do that. So that was right here. Exchange 1 for 8 diamonds. Chosen token. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Am I supposed to like put a name or anything? No, we're just gonna believe. We're just gonna have the honor system. These newer Mindcrack members, they'll learn. They'll learn. There's no honor here. The honor system does not work. I think this is Dallas. I think. Love the kind of abstract building block materials. That's something that I've always wanted to be better at, but never had the balls to do it. I think we're going over here. Let me see. Oh, well, there goes a golem. Let me see if there's like a price or anything. Fred, I think it's just free. I think it's just free iron. That's a lot of iron. And free poppies. I'm going to take a stack of iron blocks, and I think that will get me where I need to go as far as anvils. And then let me see what the deal is with the books. Efficiency 5. I would really like an efficiency 5. Right, how does this work? You do efficiency 5 and books for emeralds. Alright, well thankfully I only got very distracted there, but I did get myself an efficiency 5 book. I'd like to make myself a very nice shovel. How much is the unbreaking? It's probably more than I have time for. Unbreaking 3. 32. That's gonna have to wait. That's gonna have to wait. I'll do that. I'll do that on my own time. Look at the little baby salmon and the big salmon. Phedran taught me this yesterday. I did not know that the fish came in multiple sizes now. So you can get giant salmon and little baby salmon. What did they ever do to us? Alright. Well, let me put my goods away. And then how many anvils can I even make? Let's see. It's like this. There's already 10. That's a pretty good start. Let's just go ahead and make, okay, 13. I think I can make some more, but that will be enough for me to decide if this is what I want to do, or let's see. I think that's too high. That's too high. So what if we instead, I don't want to damage. I know that these are going to get damaged in time because people are going to wander by and use them, but that's okay. Is that just the only way it would place? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know if it's like cardinally locked or anything. All right, so then would I do this? Is that the solution? So kind of wibbly wobbly back and forth. That way it looks more like something you would tie a rope around. How does that look from the water? Pretty good. I think it'll look better once the rest of it is imagined or out of our imagination. So let me get to work on that. I don't know why, but that's very satisfying. Alright, well, I made pretty good progress, but I think I'm going to have to do some more wheeling and dealing because I already ran out of bricks. But if you come down here, this is a little bit more the finished design. I was on the fence on how tall to make it because, like, when you're boating along, if it's too tall, then it really obstructs your view. But the stuff I'm doing over here is going to be pretty tall and pretty large scale, so I don't think it really matters that this is kind of head height. The scale of the anvils kind of led the design there, and I think that's still the proper way to go. I like the way that this looks under the water. I definitely want to do both sides now, but I think this side will just be more of a straight wall instead of having what looks to be like the tie-off points. And then maybe the floor of the canal here too will cover with something, but I want to finish out this wall first. Let me make sure that I've got stone going. Okay, I've got 33. That'll multiply into 66. That should just about get us through there. Okay, let me put this up. Where's my chest of this stuff? Don't have one. It's this one now. Put that in here. And put that one brick wall in there. Definitely need more bricks. I'm not doing too hot on the diamonds already, but Dyer will be happy. he'll be thinking his business is working out just fine. I also just had the thought of, I think I want to move my boat shop. If nobody is claiming this area over here by the train station. I think this is maybe the area I'm gonna have the most foot traffic, people headed to the canal. So if I put my speedboat shop right here, people are gonna be right there, ready to go, and they're gonna be like, I forgot a boat, and they'll be able to get their boat. So I'm gonna go take down my signs from over here and move them to the area where the canal is opening up. The new future home of Cone's speedboats. There. That looks really good. It's nowhere near done yet, but it looks really good. I'm quite pleased. One thing I was thinking about is like boat docks, getting in and out of the boats. I think through the canal I'm gonna leave it open, but right here on this wall, I'm thinking putting in some little 1x paths in order to park your boat up. I became inspired to try something. Think it's gonna add a little bit of detail that was missing here. Something to make it look industrial enough. You know what I mean? Let's see. Of course, it's nighttime and they're doing a thing that requires no sleep. But already, I think that looks pretty good. Let me finish it out and we'll see in the daylight if it's okay. Here I was, just so happy that my design choice worked out, and I realized I placed one wrong. That whole section is one too short. Didn't even cross my mind until I realized that these joined together and they shouldn't. Although it's really not a bad look. It's not a bad look having the depth, like the layers of depth, having the bars in front. But I think I like it a little bit more with an open layer behind. So moving it all over. It's got to match. I'm a bit of a person that I wouldn't say I'm obsessed with symmetry, but it does make me happy. All right, the sun rises. Here is the finished product of one wall of this project, and I'm pretty pleased with it. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just gather the supplies to finish out the ocean side of it, rather than trying to piece it together here on video some more. Once I finish out this side, and I think I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it, like cap it back in to the mountain there, then I will decide what I'm gonna do with the river side. I'm not entirely sure just yet. I think it makes a little bit more sense in the scale of the village to leave it a little bit more like an open beach rather than having it be so like bluntly industrial. But I also think it makes sense to have it to be, you know, player boat accessible. That's something I got to figure out yet. And then the actual surface of the area, I'm going to go ahead and make that concrete. So all of this will get raised by one block. So it won't look as jarring, I think, once we fill in the port area up to this level. That's what I think anyway. Help, help. I can't stop. I can't stop thinking of more details to add here. So you're gonna have to let me know. Is this too much? I think it might be just enough. I know it's like encroaching on the canal, but look at what it does. At least functionality wise, it adds a place to park your boat and then hop out. And imagine this is like just full of people's parked boats. I don't know, it just felt to me like there needed to be a block that was in the water too. Like not so kind of an abrupt step from the water to the seawall. I'm also now thinking that all of these are going to be concrete instead, so that it's not so much of this one single style of block.
Are you the one who's been buying all of my bricks?
I've been buying your bricks.
Yeah, I wondered who it was. You want to? We'll just quote unquote say you've bought access, quotation marks around it. I'll show you where you can just make some more if you want.
I don't know that I'll need a ton more, but every time I think that, I end up needing a ton more. So probably.
Yeah. You wanna? If you got a second, I'll show you.
Yeah. You got some real shenanigans going on over here.
Oh man, you don't even know.
It looks like a meteor strike.
It does. Yeah, it's gonna look worse too.
Good.
So this is my clay generator.
You duping clay?
No, not even duping. You make clay now.
You make clay. News to
You
me.
make clay. I gotta get a stupid shovel.
I remember back in the day, you could dupe sand for a hot minute, and people would get mad, like viewers. They would be,
Oh yeah.
they'd be so mad about it. Like, how dare you break the sanctity of survival Minecraft?
Right.
And now they're just like, you can make anything.
So, yeah, this is the thing. You can build dirt, mud, dirt,
Okay.
mud,
Dirt, mud.
dirt, mud,
Dirt,
Yeah,
mud.
It just goes.
Oh, I see. Fills it in. And then mud dry to clay.
Yeah.
Mud dry to clay. Oh, that's pretty quick. It's already drying.
Oh yeah, it dries real fast.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not even a problem. Most of the time comes from, and I'm going to be working this. Let's see, it's 4:30. Yeah, I got time to probably build it. It's an easy thing to build. I got to build a fuel generator basically,
Oh, I see.
and then eventually a super smelter probably.
Gotcha.
But yeah, most of it is just taking the time to cook it all.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It takes so long.
Mm-hmm.
What's funny is I'm still tweaking this, right? But look what we ended up with in terms of our styling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, seems
Yep.
familiar, right? I
Seems-
hadn't seen yours, and I swam over and I lauged, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Hadn't seen yours.
Thematically, we're on track.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
I'm reworking it. I'm not happy with this. I think I'm gonna do something different. I gotta figure out more texture to the walls.
The texture, the texture I struggled with was, and everybody always has, is brick versus literally anything else.
Yeah.
I do feel like if the deep slate was maybe a different pattern, it would help a little.
Yeah, potentially.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about smooth deep slate or something like that. I don't know.
I
They had,
know
like,
a guy.
smooth
I know a
variant.
guy that did
Nice.
something like that, and it looked okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take note.
The rest of mine is going to be much more clean, though. I'm going to go with like concrete and very bright style.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't.
I want to do some of that, but I'm going to lean into the nasty pollution.
The
side of things.
nasties. Yeah, I was 50-50. I
eventually
want to go
this is going to be
nasty industrial or like clean industrial.
Yeah, eventually this is going to be like an open pit. I'm going to use like the layered glass look to create like a nasty polluted basin, basically.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
It'd be cool to
gotta
like
do
have it spread into the river too, like it.
Exactly.
Making
Yeah.
the river
I
toxic.
want to get written up on blight notices eventually.
Yeah.
So I got 2 smokestacks I need to build up to kind of loom over things in the distance.
Mhm.
So
Nice.
you see Dallas's build over here?
I did. Yeah, I was just talking about that earlier. How it's a theme I've always wanted, like using the all the wrong blocks. Not to say that it's wrong, but it's just nothing you would imagine to use.
Yeah, truly. I mean, and also the weathering effect is really cool. It makes it look like plaster that's old. So.
It is, it's working out. I feel like with zero communication, the cohesiveness of our builds is working. Even Arcus's train station it's a little industrial looking.
Yeah, I agree. It's like Art Deco almost. But yeah, access-wise, you just use it. We'll figure it out later. Uh-oh.
I'm fine. I'm stuck in your crater.
Bye.
Okay, bye.
See you later, Cone.
See ya. Okay, bye.
Bye, Cone.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Okay, see ya.